Dear Jean-Marc, I'm very happy to welcome you to New World Encounters series dedicated to product development. I would like to know more about your background and your activities in your position as Vice President Strategy and Digital Product at La Presse.
So I'm working in media since 1985. I'm at La Presse since 2003. I've been the VP of Digital Product and Strategy since 2010. I was lucky enough to lead the La Presse digital transformation since the inception to the creation of three outstanding products. La Presse, I hope you know this product, is a tablet product. Our own editorial workflow that have been rebuilt in-house, and also our new mobile app. And basically, I'm leading the team who is in the center of this digital creation.
What is product management? How is product management different from media?
So product management is, in my mind, is the idea of creating a product that are perfect for market fit and also for the business itself. So it's really about being customer centric and bring to the world a product that will be used, that will be appreciated, that will fit and fix users' problems. But at the same time, you need to capture value, because if you don't capture value and you're just throwing, assets or content or anything to the market, not captivating money, you would be out of business in no times. So that's the role of a product owner. So understanding what is the business trying to do and what is the business model, and also trying to capture value from the market and making sure users will be satisfied and grow. What is difference for media? What is difference for media is we need to be very good at this. And so starting to understand that when you build digital product, you don't have many chances. You have to be very efficient and to test things. And also something very different is you have to challenge the business model of actual media newspapers. We have to reinvent how do we capture this value? What are we trying to do? How do we capture this value? How do we deliver value to the market? So it's very different because we have all those giants right now around us and that are capturing value different from our past and present. And how do we create a distinct yourself? So it's really about how do you get in this market, how you make your room, and how do you get value from it.
Now, what is your definition for agile? Why the agile mode so indispensable to the changing media?
So for me, agile is a tool. Agile is a tool, and it's really good for doing basically two things. Step one, you can use Agile to create value and test ideas at an incremental pace. So instead of building something very huge, then launching it and finding out that people will use only half of the features you envisioned, you can use Agile to develop a small increment of value and see what are using. So it's a great idea to test basically things without having to build all of them. So it's a mentality of incremental product management, basically. But stage two of Agile is a lot more interesting, because stage two is understanding that to do this successfully, you need four pillars. You need to begin to, let's say, envision your features or ideas. You prioritize them by the impact you want them. So it's force you to ask you, what are we trying to do? Why are we doing this? What will be the result? And then teams can test features as an example to see if their goal is increasing. Another thing that is very important at Agile, to be successful on launching stuff, you ask your question first, right? What will be the customer needs? Why do we prioritize this? And where is the customer journey in this product? The third will be making teams that can be auto-organized, and also having an organization that learn. So it's about giving responsibilities back to the people closer to the customers, closer to the product, at the interface of the media itself, the content, and the reading experience. So Agile first is a tool to be effective, to create product that will be used. I think one other speaker is saying building product that will be used in 2 years is a great tool to do that. But then it's changed the organization. It's changed the way you think. It changed the way you fix code and develop stuff.
Yes, excellent.
What are the mistakes not to be made in the development of new products?
There's a lot of mistake you can do because developing new product is very different. So, but my answer will be more about media organization. Media organization are very good at creating value very quickly, small increment. When we create news, when we create, features, when we create content, we are used to be very efficient and throwing things. And if something is successful, it's great. If something is not successful, too bad. Tomorrow is another day. And digital product is not the same thing. Digital product is very expensive. So you have to become very good at managing your pipelines of ideas. So and understanding that the best way to have success is managing those ideas very well. Which one will fit in the market? Which one will, if you're customer centric, some ideas will come from your users, not only from the newsroom, as an example. So the big mistakes we do usually in media is we are managing product development as we manage news development or content development, and it's a very different world because it's much more expensive. It seems at the beginning slow. It seems at the beginning too complex, but when you understand why we're doing this, when you understand that launching a digital product means allocating resources to this product because it's alive, it's online, it's people going to use it. When you understand all the differences, you understand that you need to manage product development very differently than all of your other news product.
Dear Jean-Marc, I love your sentence. Building new product is expensive, and building the wrong things is even more expensive. How do you ensure that you arrive at desirable, feasible, and viable solution quickly and economically?
That's the core. That's a very, very good question. And I'll say that basically a way to see that it's not the intuition that you make very good product developers. What make good product developers when you develop a system where you can take all the ideas and have a way to manage and the confidence you have in these ideas to time that they will be very successful. And the way to do that is, I think there's a lot of people saying is fake it till you make it. So basically, you have a product, an idea, features, a product and stuff. So you don't start developing and writing the code about this product right now. You start by, making sure some assessment or some fact finding that will make sure you understand what is the market, what the customers want, why do we think this idea is going to be good, what are we trying to, what KPI will make this product successful, what kind of value are we going to get. So there's a lot of stuff to do to understand with the stakeholders before beginning building the product. And then you can do a lot of fact finding with user interviews, field research, data analysis. You can do tests with what we call smoke tests or usability tests. So we can show users stuff without having any code written. So basically, it's see it as a race, a horse's race. Well, all your horses are your different ideas for a product, and you have a way to test those ideas and say, oh, this one has right now good chances of being very successful because you do all those assessment, fact finding, and tests, and then you begin and it continue because when you write code, if you're in agile mode, you're going to test those increments. Maybe you can do, what we call visual tests, where you inside the users, newsroom users, as an example, or other people in the building, going to test this product before launching, and then so it's about testing and having the courage when something doesn't work well to just kill it or go into another idea.
Excellent.
What is the product you developed you are most proud of?
Oh, what a great question. Wow. I mean, probably I'll say first, I'm very proud of La Presse Plus because it's a very innovative product. Till today, 8 years after its launch, it's still a remarkable product. But strangely, my mind goes to the team. I mean, the product I'm most impressed about is the organization itself. The machine that built the machine. Because when you build a great product, it's amazing. When you build two, there's something there. There's a magic there. Someone says, once you're lucky, twice you're good. So I'll say that I think the organization of building digital product, my product team, the digital team, the way we work together, that's, I think, the legacy I will be the most proud of when I will leave La Presse.
What or who helped you most to become an innovator?
It's a very good question too. So what helped me most to be innovator? So curiosity, but I think learning that my role was very different as an innovator than as an operator. So before, in 2003, when I came to La Presse, I was in charge of operation and digital stuff. When I began my role as digital strategy, I have to invent the future. I invent new product. And I have to learn something very important, that my role was not about having the answers. My role was about having the good questions. And my team will find answers. So it's very, very uncomfortable at the beginning, because all my life, I thought that my role was to have all the answers. So what helped me most as becoming innovators is understanding that my role had a paradigm shift and was not about having the answers, but building teams to find the answers.
How do you envision the future of media?
So it's a tough question too. I think there's a light at the horizon. I think that media that are still up and running right now, I think will have the humility to understand they have to change, and will. And also, I think now that we understand much better, how to build outstanding product, and it's very accessible to digital media that want to. I think that the market is more clear now, and I think the readers and customers understand more than ever that fact, quality news are something that is really important. And what media can do is not only build great news, but also help us find it. Yeah, the curatorship of it is very important, and people still have a very large confidence, a very huge confidence, and good media brand. So the future of media, if you succeed to take your media and make it a digital media brand, if you can do that, and if you can build a team to understand how to build outstanding product, you don't need many of those products. One, success will be at the horizon. We have growth in digital advertising. We have growth in digital membership or subscriptions. I mean, if you have the ability to understand, you have to change. If you save your brand and make it a digital brand, if you build a sample team and of digital product, understand where you want to do, what you want to build, success will be there. We'll still be around in 20 years from now. Yes.
Thank you so much for your answers, and see you soon at New World Encounters on November 2nd.
See you
Thanks.
soon.
Bye.